Look at you. Look around and look at you. Look at you. You're just radiant. You're all warmed up. Yeah. So, good morning, beloved souls. Here we are near the end of the calendar year, 2024. Are you ready for more 24? Yeah, yeah. You want to hang around in 24 a few more months? Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Good ones. Thanks, Spring. But then, well, for me, this year has been chock full of so much stuff, hasn't it? There was a year in review this morning on CBS Sunday Morning, and it's like, oh wow, oh wow, oh yeah, wow. I forgot about that. That was just this year. Wow. So what it brought me to was an old familiar statement, and it's this: shift happens. Shift happens. It just does. We can't stop it. Well, I should have known it would be a fun year because when Reverend Kathy chose our theme, courage over comfort. Thank you. We did indeed say yes to something greater for ourselves. Whether or not we knew that, we did. And that something has been courage, to have the courage. And then, following that, have a super intention to get us off our comfort zones. And we've done that. I've done that. You took on the challenge to be more courageous. You took risks, which has moved you in consciousness towards more good. You didn't miss it, did you? The good stuff. Okay, just asking. In the process, there was a clearing away of old ideas, of burdensome things, of nasty habits, and unhealthy relationships. In other words, we each caused ourselves to believe with new perspectives, new paradigms, that which was and is now good for us. It's always been here. We just haven't been ready to have that show up yet. It's taken me a while to get more of that good stuff, but I'm doing pretty good right now, I gotta say. And what I know is we survive and thrive every time we let go and let God. And when we let go, there is what I refer to as it's a period of grieving, because life is a process. Many of us have experienced family loss, property loss, just loss. And there's grieving in that. And sometimes the grieving shows up a little bit later than you thought it might, but it always appears. And when it appears, there is a moment to acknowledge it, say thank you, embrace it, and learn from it. Well, Mother Nature examples the cycles of letting go, doesn't it? Releasing the old so that there may be an accepting of the new. There's a dormant period between seasons. And today, right here, you're invited to be in a moment of dormancy for a moment, to express gratitude for a quiet period as you move into the new year. It's a moment of self-contemplation, engaging in a loving and comforting process of releasing and accepting. That's what we're going to be doing today. And at the conclusion, I know you'll leave with a greater sense of why, oh, you. That's my intention today. So I've switched it up a bit from what we've had before. Where's my... There she is. I've switched it up, so you'll get to know about that. Be in dormancy until then, okay? Just be dormant. Not dead. Dormant. Dormant. But attentive. So I begin with the Science of Mind text. It's on page 390. It's a quote as we lead into this process. The mind of God is infinite, and the mind of man, you and I, is in some part of the infinite. We're in the infinite, we're in the creative mind of God. And God, being spirit, we're all of that. Therefore, the mind of man is as infinite as is man's capacity to understand his true relationship to God or spirit. Translation: you and I are living with and in the creative potential each moment. Every time you have a thought, an emotion, a reaction, you are activating the divine compulsion that creates out of itself. Therefore, in order to affect change, you must be conscious and clear about your thoughts. Many times, you're dealing with an experience or situation that was created unconsciously. Have you ever asked yourself, how in the world did that happen? Well, there is something we said yes or no, or took a detour. Something happened. It's like, anyone use cruise control on your cars? Sometimes I'll be saying, oh, I got to get off at this next exit. There it went. Oh, well. I was unconscious. I wasn't asleep, I don't think, but I was unconscious. It was a oops. Well, we can't, so we could, but I say don't be asleep at the wheel of your life. Making changes for a better life is kind of like driving a car, and both require you to be in a conscious state of mind, because being conscious equals being present. Got that? Being conscious is being present. If you're doing something, saying yes to something, be conscious of what you're doing, what you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to. Just your whole process. It's just such a comforting activity of mind. Okay, so what I'll be doing now is I'm going to light the candle, and we'll begin the ritual process. Okay? And I'll explain as we go. Yes, go ahead. Do some have the right size?
You guys pass these around and see if you have enough, and if not, maybe you can lift your own before. So, in other words, we want smaller pieces of paper. So, and we may not have enough here, but you guys all have it, so you guys can make your own too. So
See, it's good to stay dormant. We're processing. Cat. I should have one then too, right? To example. April here. Oh, you gave her one. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Isn't this fun? We get to meet other people. Hello. Okay. Now just sit tight. Next. Close your eyes, please. This will begin the sacred part. So we'll first begin by clearing. That was what this was for, to clear our minds, to open our hearts. And this is from Alchemy, our book of this last couple of months of this year. On this day, we claim to that each one of us is seen in presence or in internal ways. And it is known as the divine self in manifestation. At the flame of the divine, which we ignite as the flame we are, sings to them a benediction. We love you. You are loved. You are always present. You are eternal. You are gifted in this moment with the divine self, who will claim his inheritance, her receipt of the kingdom. Take a breath. A couple of more, please. And when you're ready, open your eyes, and there will be a presentation that will help open your hearts a little bit wider.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
Can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on its way. Fairy tales
Is a wish your heart
can happen to
made
you if you're
when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving,
if you keep on believing.
the dream that you wish will come true.
So, I'm sure that you still have many dreams that have been unrealized. Beginning with about that age of the children. What is it that thus far you have not said yes to? And I'm careful to refrain and use the resolution word. Although I think after loosen, undo, and release, that's fine. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that in the ritual today, in just about 2 minutes. And so I wanted to set that up for you in that manner, to not to take you back into a period of youth and fun and carefree, when there were no restrictions. And so at this time, I'd like you to close your eyes and relax into your breath. And I'd like you to keep your paper and pen handy, so when this comes to, when it's time, I'll cue you to write, okay? I'd like you to say this with me. There is something powerful within me. Something powerful within me. It is known as something greater, lying in sweet repose. It is ready now to be revealed. It is ready now to be revealed. It is my biggest dream. And ask yourself in the silence of your mind, what is it that I have yearned for? What is it that if I were being it or doing it, my true inner self would light up? And say to yourself one more thing. My heart and mind are wide open right now to dream big. When you're ready, you can put pen to paper and write it all down. And you're going to use the large sheet of paper. Take about another minute, please. Um, and you may want to keep paper close at hand when you get finished here today. Not this paper, but because more ideas will come up. Just saying. This is just the beginning. When you feel complete, I'm inviting you to silently read to yourselves your biggest dream. and choose one word from your dream, which to you aligns with that dream. Words like caring, exuberance, they're emotion words. How would that make you feel when that dream comes true? When the dream comes true? When that shows up? What is the word? You're invited to be silly. No one's going to hear it. Well, they could, but I'm not going to do that here. Fulfilled, free. And once you know that word, I invite you to hold up your flash paper. And when the papers are all up, I'll know that you're complete and ready to move on to the next. And this is the acceptance passage from Alchemy. Be still, be still, be still, and let yourself be seen. We stand before you each, wherever you may be, and the flame within us ignites the flame within you. And as you say yes to this, you become the fire of love, the ignited divine that seeks to lift the world to its precious light. Now, one by one, I'll demonstrate, but I'd invite you to come forward and ignite the paper. It's important not to hold on. When we hold on to things, we get burned, symbolically, figuratively here. And symbolically release your word that you've chosen. And it's from your conscious mind, because you're conscious of doing this, and into the universal mind, in full acceptance of your big dream. Okay? Here we go. Oh, do you want a paper? So, one by one. Oh, you got a big piece there, Ken. Whoa, look at that. Perfect. See, look at that. It's all safe. We have liftoff. Nah. Magic. Toss up high. Toss up high. Look at that go. Look at it go. Oh. Had lots of fazul in it. Wow. Whoa, we have. Phew. Do it again. Poof. That's right. There it goes. Woo. Yay, Ernest. Talk about release. Mm-hmm. There it goes. Look at that. Oh. There it goes. Lift off. goes. Three times. Hmm. Okay. Has everyone? Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Anyone else? Are we complete? So, in closing, beloveds, remain conscious and remember there is nothing too big. Where? In the mind of God. So, dream big and keep on keeping on. Namaste. So, when you sign the bottom, if you haven't already, of your sheet of paper, the date is there already. Fold it and put it in the envelope and address it to yourself. And you'll receive it in the mail. To help reinforce and go, oh, yeah, look, there's my dream. Here's my dream. Here's my dream. So, Dallas,